One of the things I love about the mushroom industry in general is that we're actually recycling agricultural waste products and turning them into a high quality food and also a medicinal herb. When I was growing up, and I grew up in Seattle, I had mushrooms all around me. So I was fortunate enough when I was younger to actually get out and do some mushroom hunting. And I studied anthropology. And in my studies, I also took courses in mycology. And I put the two together into ethnomycology. And that's the study of mushrooms and their use worldwide in food, in medicine, and in shamanism. I started Nammex as a company to sell medicinal mushroom products to the natural health industry. Our products are grown back in the mountains of China, far away from the industrial centers. We are organically certified. It's all being done by small farmers. This is something that I consider very important. It's no massive, big industrial cultivation or anything like that. It is an assembly of small growers, and I really support and appreciate that. And here's what's really, really interesting about mushroom growing. Mushroom growing uses agricultural waste products. We're actually recycling sawdust from sawmills, straw from wheat. Most medicinal mushrooms actually are wood decomposers. And that sawdust is really important to produce the medicinal compounds that you expect to get from a mushroom. Here in the United States, when I was working on the very large mushroom farm, we were growing mushrooms in very large warehouse style rooms. There were mechanical systems for fresh air, for humidity, for temperature. Where we grow our mushrooms in China, they are in shade houses. It's natural temperatures, fresh air, natural light. We test before any of our products leave China. We test them for pesticides, fungicides, heavy metals, and we also do a complete microbiological panel. Once that batch arrives in the United States to our warehouse, we test it again. And look, we cannot sell our products if they don't meet heavy metal specs, if they have a pesticide in it. If it does, we have to reject that batch, and we sometimes do. And let me tell you, it's difficult for us when we have to throw away 1,000 kilos. And so what we do with all our products is we put them through an extraction process. You can eat mushrooms and you can definitely get the nutritional benefits, but one of the things about when you're making an extract is that you're taking and processing that fiber, you're breaking down the cell walls, you're putting it into ultimately a very fine powder. And because of that, you've got a lot more surface area. You've got the compounds now that are water soluble and are much more bioavailable. So that's one of the reasons why creating an extract is so much more important, and it's so much more beneficial in terms of just a straight mushroom. One of the things that we do that no other company does is we actually will measure those compounds for beta-glucans, which are absolutely the most important compound in mushrooms. Every batch has to go through it. And we have probably 5 years right now of data on all of these lots. We've got more information on medicinal mushrooms in terms of their quality than anyone else in the world today. Mushrooms contain 25 to 60% beta-glucan and about 3% of alpha-glucan. Alpha-glucan are starches or glycogen. And one of the things that you have to remember are beta-glucans are polysaccharides. Starches are polysaccharides. So when a company uses a polysaccharide test and says, look at all the polysaccharides in our products, those polysaccharides could in fact be nothing more than the starches. What's important are these beta-glucans, and that's what we test for specifically. That's our guarantee to our customers that they're getting a product that has the compounds that should be there.